Hello and welcome to the garden. First garden tour of the front yard, early spring. I have already shown you the blooms here when they were really amazing, just blossoming, fragrant, and they are quite spent now. So please go to the short shelf. Try saying that 10 times fast. and you are gonna find shorts for everything that blooms. And when something new blooms, I bring it a series that I'm doing. What is blooming in the garden right now? So you're gonna see these blooms. They are really worth it. So there is a short for each bloom. As you can see, we have done a little bit of the grass. Here, the seedlings that I planted alongside the fence, they came really well and are filling that fence. Finally, I found something that gave me a live fencing. What is that? Willow. Yes. There was nothing that would do it, a living fence here. And then the willow in a couple of years, and I am already trimming the tops of it, and it looks gorgeous. So then you get the Baileys, here are the roses. I prune them right back. It will take a while still to get some roses. These spots are the petals of the Baileys flowers. They are still fragrant. I wish you could smell that. Still fragrant. Here there's a little bit of a willow in here. You can see the willow flowers. When they are small, they will bloom. After pruning, it came out with the blooms, which the bees really like. And it's good because you give something for your bees all the time. You have something blooming for them all the time. There is the little short when those daffodils were blooming. And you can find them in the short shelf. How about that? Did I say this well enough? So we did just mow the grass very loosely, very tall. And in this way, we don't need to water this at all. The leaves that fell from these huge Baileys, and there are more than one, several Baileys that I have just gone right into the ground, fertilizing it naturally. And then with just a little bit of watering, I did water it when it was really dry. I watered manually. I don't put sprinklers. I just come with a hose and hose it a bit in the driest parts, and that's all it takes. You see how mixed it is? All kinds of mixed grasses, and of course dandelion, because the dandelion is nature's way of aerating your soil. Those deep roots of the dandelion go deep into the soil, and the rain will water your grass from underneath. And it's great. The bees love the dandelion flowers, the grass, the soil becomes really rich, and the whole thing is low maintenance because you have a mixed grasses. And let's continue. Just look at how lush my grass is, this is really, I'm gonna, it is 26th of May or something. Yeah, it is really early spring here. And I'm not gonna show you my neighbors' grasses because they are not, they are looking dry, and the neighbors leave the sprinklers running into the pavement all day long. I just let everything come up, and a bit of a wild landscape. So this, you can see I didn't do anything here. Those are really tall grasses. I'm just letting it solve itself, and they are gonna come up and be really green like this. And they become more and more green as the spring progresses. The bunnies are here, they love it. And also bees, the birds, all of it. And fireweed. Fireweed is great for the bees as well. They're coming in the back there. And here we have willow and flowers. The bees always have something. Here's quite mixed and quite green. In the side of the fence, the clematis are giving a show. They are really blooming. I'm gonna do a short showcasing these clematis for you in the short child for sure. Look at the bee there. See? They are difficult to film, but there's so much of it that we got even 3 bees right here. And see this one, that one to the left. That is showcase this one in here. Isn't that gorgeous? It really pays off to have a naturalized garden, because with a minimum amount of work and a lot of fun, you provide so much for the pollinators. When I do a vegetable garden, I have so much. There's another one yet here. There's so much food and harvest that I can't believe. When we just moved to this house, we didn't have the trees and the flowers. There were no birds, no bees, nothing. There was nothing. There was lawn. And then with time, I replaced that lawn with flowers and trees. And now the pollinators are thriving here. So the decline of the pollinators has one simple solution: more trees, more flowers, and more natural grasses. Also letting them grow tall like that. Yeah, I know. It's because it's not the aesthetics of this neighborhood. I did this design of the triangles with the posters. I'll leave the link to the video where I explain this design and the conversation I had with the neighbors. And it's very positive. They all ask me for hints on how they can also grow clematis and trees and have just so many birds in their own gardens. Here are the willows peeking out of the fence. Just the ones to the right here are the ones that get less sun, but they are coming up. So I'll let them grow taller than the tallest part of the fence here. I'll let them grow past this, and then perhaps, yeah, perhaps I step down just as the fence does step down here. I will have the willows and then step down to these ones and step down again, and then the trees. In that way, it's not gonna be overwhelming. It is gonna be a good composition, I believe. So in the moment we are not there yet. That's a nice project, ongoing project. So yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this very early spring garden tour from the side yard. Just look from here. You should see the rabbits, how they love to come and stay in this side yard, and they like to go underneath this bailey tree and just lounge here underneath. So I call this the rabbit lounging area, and this is really precise. And here we have still a bit of blooms from the bailey. For you, I'll leave you with that beautiful bloom, and don't forget to subscribe, like the videos if you liked it. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment some little hearts and emojis for me. I love to find them in the comments. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!